Yeah, probably just wait till we get some more evidence. But that's crazy. If that nigga shot her in the leg, that's the craziest shit in the world right there.
I mean, he's sure enough to do it, right? You know what I'm saying?
He must have been drunk. Good Lord.
First, I thought it was like self-inflicted or something, the way that they was talking about.
Nah, not how she was talking.
Who gets shot in the foot? You know what I'm saying? So,
I ain't worried about it. I can't talk about it till we get all the facts.
This nigga done started already.
Take a look. Yeah, you know I did. Take a little sip of my drink. Welcome to the MVP.
Man, you podcast.
Thank you. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing today, man?
Live and well, brother. Live and well.
That's good. Booker, how you doing, man?
What's up, man? I'm up in here. You know I'm here. I'm up in here. That's all that matters, you know.
Okay. No problem, Chief.
Was that DMX prelude up in here? Was that? What was that?
I don't even like that song, but, you know, it's going to be a party for the goddamn show. I don't even like that song. I hope
probably a gangster party, though. You know what I'm saying?
Foreshadowing book? Some foreshadowing?
It'd probably be a gangster party, though.
I know that one too, boy. I know that one too. Don't worry about it.
But nah, man. Thank y'all for showing up again and watching us talk the bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? We here for you guys. Thank you. Man, we got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. I'm gonna save the versus battle for the end, man. I'm gonna get the topic out the way and talk about the stuff, and then we're gonna talk about the versus battle. I know everybody ain't in the verses like we are, so I'm gonna reframe it to the end. And if y'all don't know, Snoop Dogg and DMX gonna have a versus battle, but we'll refrain from that at the moment. Okay, we'll parlay that to the end.
From everything, but throughout, I might be dropping jewels and gems and hints and shit. I'm just saying. So if you catch my drift, you can see where I'm going with it. Possibly. A dog is a dog. What? But I'm just saying. You know, I don't know. Oh no, big Snoop Dogg back in the easy baby. I don't know how I'm gonna feel. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see, man. I might play with words. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We're gonna see though. Yeah.
Man. Yo,
that's where my attention is. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Nigga, my mind is on the verse.
Hey, man. It's all right. We're gonna run past this stuff real quick then until we can get to the topic, you know what I'm saying? Then get to what we want to talk about. First thing that I got on my list is Nick Cannon got fired from Viacom. I had recorded Wildin' Out and I was waiting. I was hyped to see Wildin' Out, the new episode, and then it showed me an episode of Fresh Prince. It was over with. I was like, God damn, these niggas move quick, fast, and in a hurry. They said he said some anti-Semitic stuff. What I heard, I don't understand how it could be conceived as anti-Semitic, but maybe I didn't hear the whole thing. I only heard a clip. So what I heard sounded like he was doing, like he was teaching a history lesson and telling what happened to that point and what happened in that, I mean, what happened at that time period in time. I don't know. I'm hoping that we shed more light on what actually he said that was anti-Semitic. And then I would like to know, I guess, why it was considered anti-Semitic. Because, you know, this is just strictly for, so we can get knowledge. You know what I'm talking about? This is not to bash anybody. We don't want to be hurtful or harmful to anybody else either. But if what I heard is anti-Semitic and it's the truth, I don't understand it. So I need understanding. Did any of y'all hear what I'm talking about or anything?
I just heard, like you said, he got fired, but I don't know exactly what was said, you know, to get him fired.
What about you, Book?
I didn't really catch any of the comments themselves. I did see, I did see him put out a statement, though, in lieu of the situation that did transpire. Just saying, like, he didn't mean to misspeak, in a sense, if people took offense to it from, the Jewish community, and that he's looking forward to gaining that type of education as far as their history goes. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, he says that, we've all been oppressed in some magnitude, no matter, know, what our color or our background is for the most part. We've all faced challenges. So, you know, he said for those that have, you know, taken his words kind of heavy, he said he is looking to learning. And, you know what I'm saying? If he doesn't know something, he's an open book. You know what I'm saying? Like, write the words on my pages, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a blank canvas. Do what you got to do to educate me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that he's even acknowledging that for the most part. I wouldn't say that he said anything wrong from what I did hear. I didn't hear any kind of hatred in it. He was just speaking his truth. You know what I mean? So people got to understand that sometimes an opinion doesn't make it the fact. And I think people just kind of took it and ran with it. You know what I'm saying? But he's going to do what he can. And, you know, that brother is front line all the time when things pop off. So, I mean, I expect Nick to bounce back and, you know, this be swept under the rug. Ain't nobody about to – I don't think nobody's really about to harp on that. You know what I mean?
Hopefully everything come back. He apologized. I know some people felt a little weird about that he apologized. We know Nick, from what we know of Nick Cannon, he won't apologize unless he feel convicted about something, and maybe he learned some new information. I don't have a problem with nobody apologizing if they feel like, hey, maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I was talking, but my intent wasn't to be harmful. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to understand that, and sometimes you come off harmful, and I don't have no problem with if that wasn't your intent to harm anybody or to be negative to a group of people. I don't have no problem with you apologizing for making somebody offended and stuff like that. So I'm all with learning just the same way where we want other races to learn from us and be like, yo, that was a little insensitive right there. I mean, we only got to expect to do the same thing back to other people. So shout out to Nick. Nick gonna bounce back. I don't have no problem with Nick. Until I hear exactly what I got to get more. I basically got to get more information too. I need to get the information that he getting.
He might pop up on Revolt.
Yeah, that would be nice too to have Wild Not on Revolt. I want to make this permanent. I mean, totally clear. I don't watch Nickelodeon. I don't watch MTV. I don't watch VH1. I don't watch MTV2. The only thing I watched on them channels was Wild and Out.
Wild and Out.
You didn't took the only thing I watched from that motherfucker. So I'm not.
Hold on. You mean to tell me when Flavor of Love and all that stuff was there, and you weren't watching that?
I said right now, what I watch on.
I'm just asking. At some point in time, you was watching those stations.
That's back in the day. I said what I watch right now.
Right now.
They took the only thing that I watch from what I know Viacom, unless they got some more channels. I know it's Nickelodeons. I know it's MTV, MTV2, VH1. I don't watch nothing on them channels but Wild 'N Out. You done took the only thing I watched from there. I know that had to be one of the biggest programs besides Ridiculousness, and Wild 'N Out is probably the two biggest programs because they on every channel, on all of them channels. So yeah, so I think somebody need to, for money wise, I think somebody's going to revisit that firing. Or it's gonna go, or that property is gonna go somewhere else.
That's gonna go underground.
Yeah. We'll call Nick can take it to Revolt and call it Out Wild.
Boys doing tours. You talking about doing tours around the world? Like that's a get. Hey man, money talk, bro. Because
they didn't just cancel Nick by firing him on Wild 'N Out. They canceled DC Young Fly, Carlos Miller. B. Simone, all these people conceded, Hitman Holler that we can see every day. These people are fan favorites. People love to watch them. So now I can take them anywhere.
So the show was, I thought you're saying Nick was fired.
He was fired and everything he can do.
The show goes with you.
Okay.
That's why we can't get no new Wild Outs right now. Shit. The season was done. They filmed it. You know what I'm saying? But the Masked Singer, he's still a host of that. That's good news. I'm glad he apologized. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on. He's getting the knowledge. He's talking to rabbis and all that. Let's move on. Shout out to Nick Cannon. You know what I'm saying? Nick. True soldier. Did y'all see this thing about Elena Delle Donne? Am I saying her name right?
Yeah,
WNBA player. Yeah.
What about
She has Lyme's disease. I don't know if y'all know about that, but that's a immune system. It breaks down your immune system. It makes you very susceptible to getting sick from different things. She put in a waiver for the WNBA to basically say, I'm not going to play because I have this disease. And the WNBA said they took it to their doctors and they denied her and said, bring your ass out of here. Like, the girl went in, she had an interview. She said she takes 64 pills a day. Just so she could play. Just so she could play basketball and don't pass out and get diseases. So they want her to go bring herself, who's already has an autoimmune system, whose system is very weak, and go out there with the possibility of getting coronavirus. And it was like a big story on ESPN and stuff the last couple of days because nobody could believe that the WNBA or any league at that would say, we don't give a fuck about your Lyme's disease. Bring your ass out here and that. So I thought that was a big story. I think WNBA real fraudulent for that. Fuck them. I think they on that bullshit. So, you know what I'm talking about? Right now, they haven't been doing too well. They have their players is in substandard conditions. Did you see how they was living, the WNBA players? They showed their little laundry area. Boy, they living like they back. Man, some college teams got better shit than that. They living rough. They living rough. Their food was looking terrible. Yeah, the WNBA players. I know they don't make as much as far as money wise bringing in, but goddamn, you could have got them at not a 5-star, but a 4-star. Like, goddamn, rough. So shout out to them. Also, did we ever shout out Maya Moore?
What's she doing?
All the time.
Okay, because when she got the guy released from prison, did we shout her out for that? Okay, we spoke on that. I didn't remember, but we were talking about WNBA.
Talking about Kyrie and Dwight. Talking about the uproar and don't play, and I was like, don't talk about, be about it. Maya Moore stepped away for the last 2 years from the game of basketball at her pinnacle. And she is the creme de la creme. Let's not get that misconstrued at all. You know what I'm saying? She is the only female Jordan athlete on the roster at that. So, like I said, I think she's a 4-time WNBA champion, multiple-time MVP. Like, it is what it is, man. You can't tell me shit about that woman. And, she put her money where her mouth is and said, you know what, there's some things bigger than the game. So, yeah, I spoke about it.
I'm buying me the goddamn Maya Moore jersey. I'm gonna walk around.
Get the Minnesota Lynx on, boy. You know what it is.
I don't know how it's gonna be cut to me, but I'm gonna buy that bitch. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna rock it. You heard? Forget that. Shout out to Maya Moore. Definitely an inspirational person. Definitely, I love the shit she's doing. Another inspirational people. I don't know if you saw they had the Breonna Taylor rally over there in Kentucky, and multiple people got arrested. 87 people to be exact, got arrested at this peaceful protest for Breonna Taylor. Some of the people included like Trey the Truth.
Trey the Truth from my son and them.
My son, Tamika Mallory. Shout out to Tamika Mallory, but dope sister. Always got her shit together. Speaks excellent for the issues of Black people. I love it. So shout out to Tamika Mallory. YB and Corday was out there. That was to me, that was the strangest thing. I was like, YB and Corday? And he looked so irritated by being his mugshot too. He looked like fucking with me, man. Like I just went out there to sit in somebody's yard, man. Bullshitting. But they had a nice peaceful protest, man. They had it was nice, man. Yandy. It had a lot of people out there, man. I can't name all the people, but 87 people got arrested. All of them got released, but they trying to charge them with felonies right now, which is some bullshit. It ain't
gonna hold. It don't matter. It ain't gonna hold.
Right now it's holding. So they trying to do the work. Hopefully people that got influence like Jay-Z and just anybody that got a little bit of influence steps in there and, you know what I'm saying, be like, yo, this on some bullshit. Let's throw that shit out. Because they didn't do nothing wrong.
Tweets. Everybody get out.
Something. But they said it was it's a felony by intimidating someone in the leading of an investigation or some shit like that. It's a felony. So they said because they went to this guy's lawn, they went to his house and protested in front of his house, and they sat on his front lawn. They said they was trying to intimidate him. So it is what it is. You know, they throw any kind of bullshit on us. And what I love the most about that, but if you see the video of it, some people are sitting on his lawn, some people was right in front of his house. But I like that it was all of us. It wasn't just black people. It was white people that got arrested, Hispanic people that got arrested. It was all of us. And I think that's what we got to do as far as everything. For things to change in life, it has to be a collective thing and not just black people trying to go out here and get something done. It has to be a collective. So shout out to the people that stood there. Shout out to the people that really, if they wanted to, they could have sat on their ass and just sat at the house, but they took the time out to come out there and stand in agreement on some bullshit. So I appreciate that. I love seeing stuff like that because every now and then you get a little bit like, man, fuck everybody. But then when you see stuff like that, it gives you hope in humanity and the rest of the world that don't look like you. So appreciate that. Book, you got anything you've been seeing?
Y'all heard about reparations?
North Carolina, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. What they talking about?
Well, they unanimously passed a resolution in favor of the reparations for the black community. However, it won't be in the form of a stimulus or a stipend. It will be more of the money being placed within the community, structures, things of that nature. You see what I'm saying? You know, and they issued an apology. The city council, you know, they apologized for making, and this is what they said. The city council of the city of Asheville apologizes, makes amends for its participation in and sanctioning the enslavement of black people, and apologizes and makes amends for its enforcement of segregation. To continue on, we really want to be looking to change the investments that we make as a city, the policies that we have as a city, the programs that we have, and there should be resources that are now going to police that and go towards other things. How much that is, they don't know yet, and how long it will take, they don't know. But it seems as though they are, I'm hoping it's not to save face or anything like that, but I'm hopeful, not necessarily to make it a trend, but I'm just hoping that something good does come of this, and that you hold up to your end of what it is that you said you're going to be doing. So, you know, as time goes on, we'll hear more about it, but you know, hey, they can still want their 40 acres and a mule, fool. You know what I'm saying? So, as they say,
I saw that and I was real hype about that. I was like, that's real dope. Yeah. That city would do that. The only thing y'all ever thought about what reparations would look like to y'all? Like,
I'm kind of nervous if it comes in the form of money, because as we know, we are not the best intended. Some people don't know how to act when they get a couple dollars in their pocket. You know what I mean? Like, I would hate to get paid X amount of dollars and I see niggas out here with Bentleys and Rolexes and stuff like that. Like, bro, this isn't what that is. A lot of people misconstrue what this financial, venture can hold for us. At the same time, if we were wise, if we do get a monetary compensation, some type of way, if we wised up and we all put that together, that'll be stronger than anything else that you can do as an individual. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I would, just depending on how much it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a good chunk of change, like, if my partners was talking about doing something, hey, y'all want to start something up, or, you know what I'm saying, make something a little bit bigger as you know, our podcast or anything like that. Like, we're steadily growing, but just, you know, different business ventures. You see what I'm saying? Something that could actually give back to the community or anything like that. Like, I'm all for it. You know what I mean? Like, it just depends on how much it is. Now, if you give me a little stimulus check amount, I think I'm gonna pay these bills. You know what I'm saying? But if it's something worthwhile that we can, also put a little towards, you know, the bills that we got, and then still be able to focus and be like, okay, well, bet I did that. Now let's focus on the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm with that. So it just depends on, you know, what they do. I would just hate to have this afforded to us and people not take advantage of it the way that they're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? So
I've thought about
I'm a little
reparations.
skeptical. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little skeptical.
I thought about reparations for a long time, and I'm like, I don't know what will be a good number to make me just forget about
Nothing's
slavery.
enough. Nothing's enough. Nothing's ever good enough, man. Somebody's gonna have something to say about everything.
What do you say, Chris?
I said, that's that man T.I. He talking about hitting them Lords of London.
I saw that. He said, "You stick with me, I'm gonna get you $1 million." He said, "I don't want to be the only one driving Rolls Royce. I want you to get a Rolls Royce. Stick with me, I get you $1 million." He said, "You know what you gotta do? Just stick with me." Yeah. Yo, shout out to T.I., man, because T.I. a real one, man. I'm not. I for sure won't. I would love to have cash payments, $1 million to say. It's kind of like hush money in a sense. They feel like once you get your reparations, you can't say nothing else.
I want to hear nothing else from y'all. Shut the fuck up and go back in your corner and do what you're gonna do.
So I'm not gonna lie. I would like some reparations as well. I would like some money, but I would like that if the Black community, since we had such a stake in building this country, I would like that none of us had to pay taxes. I think, as well as some kind of cash, whatever, but I don't have to no longer pay taxes. I don't have to file taxes. I ain't got to put shit down. I ain't got to pay no taxes.
Give me a $250,000 and no taxes. The rest
when I go to a store, when I buy a shirt, ain't no taxes on none of this shit. I think you should have they got the exempt card, you know what I'm saying, for them companies, tax exempt cards. Then you have the black card, the black exempt card. Like, bitch, take that tax off this shit. I ain't paying no tax. Like, I think some of that I think they need to do that. Like, I could work. Man, you know how much taxes is, man? Take that shit off. Property tax, home tax, nigga, take all that shit off.
They're always fluctuating, isn't it?
Yeah. So I would love for them to think about making that permanent. Like, okay, we don't have to even pay taxes no more. So it's not like my money is going to help the roads and all that. I would feel a little bit better about not blaming nobody because I don't have to pay taxes no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, we done built it. Nah, okay. I can flourish in it. I can benefit from the things, and plus I don't have to pay for this shit that we already built. That's how I would feel. I would feel a little bit better about not having to pay taxes. That's just something I throw around. I always think about that shit. What would reparations look like? You ever thought about it, Chris?
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? But will it happen? You know, remains to be seen. You know, but you know, one can dream. You know, but I'm kind of with Book. You know, it's one of those where you think they throw it out there, but you know, we ain't gonna be able to say or have a voice to speak on, you know, things of the past. You know what I'm saying? So,
if Kanye win the presidency part of the birthday party, we might get some reparations. Yo, the man started. I don't know if y'all heard this. The man started, dropped out, and started again. He is now. He said he turned in his paperwork with the FEC to register to run for president.
Shit, why not?
Why not?
Why not? 2020 been some shit anyway. Why not, bro?
A lot of people were saying, well, he gonna take votes away from Biden. I'm like, is he really? Everybody that was following Kanye is kind of with Trump because Trump was his guy. So I don't know why would those votes come from. They automatically think since a black person is voting. I think that was a little bit that made me a little mad. I was offended. They was like, oh, he's gonna take away the black vote. I'm like, these niggas, how they acting taking away the black vote? Nigga, both of them retarded. Like, Kanye ain't got shit to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Fuck all that dumb shit. It's just stupid, man. But if you, I don't want to talk about Kanye and the birthday party. That was just the stupidest thing I've ever heard. But go ahead, man. What else you got, Book?
Real quick, it's not for y'all to interject. I just want to say this. They was talking about this song. I mean, if you got something to add, you can add, but I think I'm gonna cover the bases. You know, the NBA, because you was talking about the WNBA, but the NBA has a snitch hotline, right? While they're inside the bubble. I've been hearing a lot of people come out. I don't know if they being funny style or not about it. Like, nigga, don't call on your other, don't call on your bros for the hoes. Like, I'm gonna just tell y'all like this, bro. If I'm there, you best not break a law. You best not break not one rule or regulation off that 113-page handbook that they gave every motherfucking body. You knew the rules and you knew what you signed up for when your ass flew to Orlando. Okay, when you got to the Disney playground, you knew that you weren't gonna have this. You knew you weren't gonna be able to do this. I've been seeing in the first few days of niggas arriving there. Oh, I didn't know I couldn't cross the line. I'm quite certain there's a big ass red line, literally and figuratively speaking, that says do not cross. Okay, yet and still these niggas is doing the dumb shit and inviting and welcoming COVID-19 into the the bubble itself. Now, what I will say is being done by niggas who ain't even got no chance of being in the playoffs at all. Okay? I think they up here, talking about them niggas is out there trying to sabotage the NBA season. Okay? First of all, the Sacramento Kings. Nigga, you not making it to the fucking playoffs. I don't even know why they invited you. Okay? Take your ass home right goddamn now. Your whole team's sick anyway. Fucking De'Aaron Fox don't hurt his ankle. Buddy Hield had the damn coronavirus. Fucking Harrison Barnes got the coronavirus. The nigga Rashawn Holmes is the nigga that broke the damn law. Now that nigga back in quarantine. Nigga, send them motherfuckers home, okay?
Did you see the tweet though? You saw his tweet?
Tell what he said? What he said?
He said the tweet was like everybody mad about the food. All you gotta do is order Uber Eats, or the security guard not gonna get it. You just walk out there, go get it from him, and then he said you get it and you can eat what you want. And then it said 20 minutes later, I guess they saw the tweet. He said, "Oh, I was mistaken, and I want to apologize for breaking the rules."
Nigga, you know what? This is what I'll say. If you break it, go home. There is no apology. You can't do what you're supposed to. Go home. Go home. I was thinking to myself, even when DeMar DeRozan was like, I don't know about the bubble, nigga, you down there, ain't you, though? All these niggas who said, I don't know if I want to go down to Orlando.
DeMar DeRozan ain't there.
No, he did. He did say that.
No, but DeMar
he ain't DeRozan there. Spoke about it.
But he ain't there.
Huh?
San Antonio ain't there.
Why not? Hold up.
San Antonio.
Oh, they weren't invited.
I don't think they was in the bubble, player. San Antonio ain't in the bubble.
Sure?
How did they determine who got the invite?
I'm pretty sure.
Dude, San Antonio should be one of them.
I don't think San Antonio in the bubble, man.
Oh, they too far off?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Well, never mind. I guess they thought they had a chance.
That's why he was talking shit, because he ain't made it. You know what I'm saying?
Home. No, nigga, if you home, don't talk shit about nothing that don't concern you, okay? These niggas is just subconsciously and just outright is blatant as fuck. Don't none of these niggas want LeBron to be great. They in here sabotaging shit. Fuck you, man. I saw Austin Rivers walking around. I'm going to get back to the snitch hotline. I saw Austin Rivers walking around Disney, on his IG, talking about, it's on ESPN, talking about, everybody want to know where LeBron at, how LeBron living. And then he turned to pan the camera around. It was like, this whole building is his complex. I don't know. This whole building is his complex. Now, I know he being funny because he the king and thing. But, nigga, so what if it was, nigga? Put the work in. Put the work in, nigga. You could have had one next to me, nigga. Might not be as big as mine, but you can have your own goddamn complex. Fuck out of here. Nobody wants the king to be great. Nigga, put my crown on my head and leave me the fuck alone. Now, what I will say, though, back to the snitch hotline is, like I said, nigga, if I see you, what they said, boy, don't cross the gun line. this right here, this the gun line. Okay? Don't cross it, man. What is the problem? Y'all are all grown-ass men. Grown-ass men. I'm not trying to hear about your food. I've seen it. Nigga, it could be worse, okay? It could be worse. And I'm sure there's not a limit on how much you can eat, okay? We know you're an athlete. Your body requires certain nutrients, okay, and nutritions, and supplements of that sort to reinvigorate and regenerate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get that. Don't just take a picture of the bad meal that you ordered because you thought it was going to look better. That's what it was. I'm not trying to hear that. Y'all niggas got steak, you got lobster, you got crab, you eating like a motherfucking king. Some of you niggas been eating McDonald's and Burger King every fucking day after the game. Now you got a home-cooked meal, okay? Prepared by fucking chefs and shit. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Okay? Shut up. I ain't trying to hear it. Make the best of it. Make the most of it. You're there to do a job. Mind you, I've been in fucking Afghanistan, nigga, where I had to get up off them MREs, nigga. You see what I'm saying? When the child, like, I'm not trying to hear your problems, my nigga. I did that for 2 years. Your ass got to do it for a couple months. Honestly, they might only have to do it for a couple weeks. Because, again, some of you niggas is going home, okay? The niggas complaining about the food, y'all the niggas who ain't got no chance of being there anyway. All right? Just enjoy your ride, enjoy your time, hang out with people that you wouldn't normally be in association with. So back to the snitch hotline, like I said, if you do wrong, I'm telling. That's it. I don't want this getting in here because you want to fly these girls out, or you try to sneak people in, or you want to tiptoe across the line and all that other shit, man. No, fuck that. I think it's a phenomenal tactic to eliminate and see who's serious about being here and who's not. And like I said, I think that suspension should come with it, or just kick them fools up out the bubble if those claims are substantiated and validated. That's it, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to protect yourself. It's not just about you. What you're doing is you're protecting the brand, okay? That's why you guys are down there in Orlando in the first place, to protect the brand. If you felt as though that you could not comply with the rules and regulations that the NBA has set forth, you should not have taken a ticket to go down to Orlando in the first place and put yourself inside the bubble, period. So, I'm not, hey, I'll be the first one. Nigga, make me an operator. Everybody guilty. 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 Y'all seen Judge Dredd?
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga was in there. Your Honor. Guilty. Like, everybody was guilty. Fuck out of here, man. You guilty, nigga. Fuck you.
Yo, my bad. I was wrong. The Spurs is in the bubble. I didn't know they took 13 teams though. I thought they only took West, like
everybody, they separated from 8 to 13. They separated by like 2.5 games or something like that. Something where you can, you know what I'm saying? They have a chance to get in there.
Man, they should have left their ass at home. Them Phoenix Suns, they should have left their ass at home. They're just wasting up bedroom.
They should have left San Antonio there because LaMarcus Aldridge done opted for season-ending surgery, so he's not even playing. So y'all niggas know y'all ain't got a chance. As soon as that boy said, I'm getting surgery, all right, yo, we just rescind our invitation. We going to stay on home. You know what I'm saying? Because even if they squeak it, nigga, you getting swept. You getting swept.
I don't know. They signed Cody Zeller. No, Tyler Zeller. My bad. Not even Cody. They signed Tyler Zeller.
Nigga ain't even been in the NBA in a while, bro. He ain't been in the NBA in a while.
You got anything else, my brother?
I probably do, but I can't remember it. So no.
Okay. Well, you know, Chris ain't been here in a minute. So, you know, my boy Chris, he got the topics. You know what I'm talking about? So, Chris, I'm going to give it to you.
We're going to ask me about my week, man. I don't even think y'all really heard me when we was on the game. But I'm rocking Cooler Bar. Cooler Bar, this is actually sun protective. I should be a spokesperson. But anyways, this is protect, you know what I'm saying, when you're in the heat. Reflect the sun and keep that heat off you, man. So,
what is it called?
Cooler Bar, COOLIBAR, I believe. But that's their little center. You know what I'm saying? So I'm rocking with them. But reason I'm wearing it, man, I suffer from heat exhaustion. Monday, I got back on the road because last week I was on vacation for about a week. Got out there on Monday, and that afternoon I experienced labor breathing. So, as y'all know, being a mail carrier, we're in these LRVs, and LRVs, they don't have air conditioning. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I'm going on through the day. One of my customers, he always asks me, man, Chris, how you doing, man? How you doing? And I say, hey, what's up, Joe? You know, I'm good, man. He always asks about Kehlani because I told him at the time my daughter was turning whatever age, and I've been on the road for about 2 years. So, you know, he was in the know as far as me having a daughter. So anyways, this past Monday, like I said, I was having labor breathing that afternoon. And when he asked me, I had just finished delivering a package. He was like, hey, Chris, how you doing? And I had a mask on, you know, and I was just like, just pointing, like, I couldn't talk. And he's like, you all right? I said, can I sit in your house? So he offered me a seat in his house. I was struggling. I couldn't breathe. That was the first time that's ever happened to me. You know what I'm saying? I've ran in a garage. You know, it's been hot. You know, my breathing, it got uncomfortable, but I was still able to breathe. But in that moment, I could not catch my wind. And so he was doing everything to cool me off. Like he ran, he got his towel, he throwing it on my neck, I went for my head. He's like a medic on me, you know what I'm saying? Thankfully, he did that. He offered me, I'm drinking water. And the reason I'm saying this is important because as hot as it's been, you know, the heat index being what it is, you know, we got to stay hydrated, man. You know, those of y'all that are working out there, you know, it's important. I know y'all been getting them stand-up talks. You know what I'm saying? I know they've been preaching, hey, drink even before you come to work, but it's real. You know, that was the first time that ever happened to me. And so, anyways, after about 15 minutes sitting there, I got up, and then when I went to walk, I got disoriented. So I had to sit back down. He called 911. So the medics came out. EMS was on me and then checking me out. So that was the first time that ever happened to me. When I had EMS on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, they asked me questions. We going through the whole line, checking my vitals and whatnot. So it was a little bit of an anxious moment that I had, you know what I'm saying? But I got through it, you know, and I felt sluggish the following day. And my supervisor, she had to come pick me up. I couldn't finish the route. I had like 6 CBUs left, you know, but I couldn't finish the route, you know what I'm saying? So she picked me up, took me back. I had to write up a statement and everything, and I might get in trouble, you know, but they really wanted to preach how important it is to stay hydrated. And
you was walking when he asked. I'm sorry, you was walking when he asked you, "Hey, Chris, how you doing?" You just.
I was walking. I just delivered a package.
Like it's the WB, like that.
I was walking back, and he said, "How you doing?" And I was just like this. I was trying to point to his house, like I need to come sit down. You know? But I was just like, you know, but ass on. You know what I'm saying? So
they said that Chris like can't get right, got that stutter.
Hey, that moment I really couldn't, man. It was kind of scary, man. But I can laugh at it now. It wasn't funny then. So the EMS also he preached on me my nutrition intake. He's like, yeah, you a big guy. You know what I'm saying? What do you eat? I said, I just had a bowl of cereal that morning. He's like, man, nah, you can't do that. So in addition to drinking, you know, your food intake has got to be right. You know, whether you're snacking on something, anything, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you're hydrated, make sure you eat. So yeah, I just wanted to bring awareness to staying hydrated, staying safe, even in the heat. You know, for those that got to work out in the environment, you know, it is what it is, but we can do things to better prepare ourselves to get out there and do what we got to do. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Thank you, Chris, for your environmental safety moment of the week. We appreciate that. Stay hydrated. Stay cool. Good shit.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? Is that what they mean? Anyways.
What happened if you ain't know that nigga, man? He tried to take your booty once you brought him in, once you brought you inside. Man, come on, man.
You can leave me to twist it. You know what I'm saying? Leave it to your homies to twist something.
You don't know these dudes, man. You don't know that dude for real.
You don't know him, dog. You don't know him. I'm glad he didn't take advantage.
I'm glad he was legit.
If you build a rapport with somebody, you get a good vibe from them. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna tell me? I'm a good judge of character for the most part. So that's like me telling you, hey, you don't know what I do from the next brother down the street. You know what I'm saying? You can feel something and you can sense something. And in conversations that I've had with him, I knew I was somebody I could trust.
And he could have made
American Psycho.
He could have made you. He could have made you feel something.
I did. Hey, that brother look normal too. He started looking at himself in the mirror, and that nigga turned into something different. So hey, I'm just saying. You'll judge your characters. Niggas be killers out here, boy.
Yeah. I'm moving on.
Nah, but shout out to him though on the real. Shout out to him for being a good dude, for helping you out though.
His wife was there too. They was helping me. So.
Okay, that's good. So okay.
So my topic is simple. My topic is this. People, What do we call our viewers again? What that the committee? Do we got a name for them yet?
We ain't got no name for them, man.
Yeah,
It's
It's always
just
been a
people who
committee.
tune in.
It's always been a
Okay.
committee.
For those that watch the Man's View podcast, my question is, how important is privacy for people in relationships? Now, I'm not talking the kind of privacy where you're like, nah, you can't see my phone, or nah, I'm not gonna give you my passcode, or nah, I ain't talking about that kind of privacy. Privacy I'm talking about is the kind of privacy that can deter me as a man from wanting to be with you or do certain things to you. Okay. Case in point. Sean's in the bathroom. She ate something. She got the bubble guts. You know what I'm saying? And I come in and I'm like, I got to take 8 minutes whether I'm brushing my teeth or I got to take a shower. Or I'm just in the mood because I want to be Christian. Well, I come in not knowing she's undergoing a episode in the toilet, and I'm like, oh, okay, nah, this ain't popping off. You know what I'm saying? I done got a whip.
Okay, I got you.
This ain't happening. I'm not feeling that. You know what I'm saying? So if I could have done it over, we would have separate bathrooms. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I say that is I lost what they call, and I saw this from the shot. Shout out to the shot. The mystery is no longer a mystery. Like when you and let's just have God talk right now. We on MVP. When you see something smooth walking, you know what I'm saying? You see it, you like, man, bad shit. And the thoughts from sometimes that you have, if you were single, that you had in that moment, like, you know, you don't think about them breaking wind, passing gas, farting, having diarrhea. You don't think about stuff like that because it's compartmentalized. It's nope, I'm just admiring the visual. But when you're with somebody, when you're living with somebody, you got all these other factors now. I come behind in the bathroom after you just finished using it. I'm like, I'm not gonna want to go down. I'm not gonna want to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? So I feel personally that privacy is very necessary, very necessary. And when you have that, I think you're not vulnerable to be turned off. You know what I'm saying? To want to engage or to want to do certain things. You know, and that's just my personal opinion. How I feel about privacy. I think I'm not saying, hey, just always keep things from you, but in a sense or in a moment where you're taking care of hygiene and things of that nature, I think a little privacy is necessary. That's just my take.
I think we kind of talked about that. Like I need my own privacy. Like if I go use the bathroom, I can't have the bathroom that ain't got the individual toilet room. You know what I'm saying? I got to have a toilet room. When I bought the house, I made sure not to buy the house that didn't have a toilet room. Because if she want to do whatever she got to do, I need to still be able to have my privacy. You know what I'm talking about? But I couldn't. I don't think I could. Yeah, that would be some bullshit. I wouldn't want to walk in on her taking a shit or smelling that. You know what I'm talking about? It is what it is.
Let's say the evening is panned out. Your daughter's being watched by the grandparents. You got the mood set. Everything is all copacetic. Like, hey, this about to be on and popping. She got to run to take care of business. And you're like, oh, man, let me go get something real quick. And then you go in and then hit, you know, your nostrils are burning because you didn't got a whiff. You know, like, are you still going to be able to finesse that? Or
I probably could finesse it, but I'll be mad because I'm like, we got poopery right on the toilet. You could have sprayed a couple sprays in the toilet and ain't nobody would smell nothing.
That's just it.
A lot of times, though, it's the verbiage that's used too. A lot of women just say, "Oh, well, let me go freshen up," and they use that. And I have a situation, but go ahead.
Well, I'm speaking exactly on that point. The fact that you said you could have used potpourri, like you didn't want to know that that's what she just went through. You know what I'm saying? Even though, hey, we're human, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, right? But when you're setting the mood, when you're getting in the mood to be intimate or whatever, that's not something that needs to be in the forefront. You know what I'm saying? Can I get an amen? Can I get something?
Hallelujah.
So I'm just like, y'all looking at me like I'm talking to, stepchildren. You know what I'm saying?
I always thought I was like a odd case because I know some dudes that shit right in front of their woman walking in and then don't mind, like they walk in on their woman shitting and stuff like that. I can't do that. I don't want to see you sitting on the toilet at all.
Yeah.
Like
I think that's part of the privacy that I'm related.
Yeah.
Like, this evening, like I'm in there, and I'm on my tablet, taking care of business. Here comes Sean too. Hey, baby, so what you thinking about? I'm sitting there like, and it throws me off, because I'm like, I'm not concentrating, but I'm like, I'm in the middle of something. Like,
yeah.
Finish. You want to talk about dinner? I can't even think about food right now. I'm pushing something out.
You don't smell this? I don't even want to be in here. Like, you talk about food. I'm trying to get rid of this unprocessed stuff right now. Like, God, yeah.
Hey, Sean's such a G. Like, she sat there for like 3 minutes talking to me, right? And at the end,
one, bro, she can weather that storm. Like, I ain't trying to smell it.
Like, I'm sitting there like, you sat there the whole time? And now you gonna say something? Like, the moment you came in and saw what I was doing, well, all right, babe, I get back to you. But nope, you want to sit there and
talk to me through the door.
Yeah.
I nipped that in the bud a long time ago. Like when we first started, she tried like, I need to brush my teeth. Well, you ain't getting in here till I finish this shit. Like, that ain't happening. Like, hell nah. I had to break that down when I first started. And then, like, cause I got the bathroom door on, so she sometimes try to talk to me through. I honestly don't even like you being in the bathroom. So I want you to close the bathroom door because I don't feel like I can pass gas. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got them loud ones. I don't feel comfortable doing that when I know you on the other side of that door. I know you can hit
it. That even brings me something else. When it comes to passing gas, y'all don't even pass gas in front of each other.
Huh?
That brings me to another point. When it comes to passing gas, y'all don't even pass gas in front of each other. Yeah. And see, I'll admit, early on in a relationship, yes, I was guilty of that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care, but I was comfortable. But that's just it. I was too comfortable. Nowadays, I'm like, nah, I ain't doing it, so I don't want you to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I can't get with that. I didn't know I had a sister and a mama. I didn't even know they took shits like that, to be real. And I live with my sisters in the same house. We shared the same bathroom. I ain't know they took shits. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not about to get a new revelation when I live with you. You need to hide. I don't want to see that shit.
You need to doubt their principles.
I don't know. Well, you need to, you know what I'm saying? Sit, plop, and dot. You know, get out. You know what I'm saying? Get out of there. Drop it and get out. Yes. Stop, drop, and drop it. Whatever. I don't know what the fuck he said. But yeah. Nah, I can't do it, man. But you gotta tell me this story, man. I know you holding on to.
And I don't know if it's gonna be like, I know I got some marquee stories and shit in my life, but it's just related to Chris's topic of the ongoing experience of removing your bowels or releasing your bowels, not removing, releasing. I'm sorry. There was this bad joint that I messed with when I was in Arlington. Okay. I was cooking it with a kind of heavy, and she had just came. She went to a university too far away, Westland, something like that. She had just came back, and her major was sports therapy. Okay, so she comes after her class, and she has a duffel bag with her. You know what I'm saying? Like her change of clothes, because while she's on, like during that time it was football season, so she's in football attire. The look. They got on a polo shirt and khaki shorts type shit, right? So she was like, well, I've been out in the sun all day, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and get cleaned up, freshened up, changed or whatever, right? I ain't think nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She was in the bathroom for a while. Again, I ain't thinking nothing of it. Because you a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? You come out looking how you look, girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna, you know what I'm saying? I do what you got to do. So she comes out, and I go in because I need to pee. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, been in there for a minute. I'm in a 1-bedroom apartment. I only got one bathroom. You know what I'm saying? So I go in there, and I noticed a little something singeing in my hairs. You know what I'm talking about? My nose hairs. And I was just like, I didn't say nothing to her. And I just tried to, you know what I'm saying? I just turned on the vent. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Huh?
You didn't have the vent on for you?
I don't know. She might have had it on and then turned it off. You know what I'm saying?
No, play it off.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really like trying to what you in there doing type. I wasn't. It wasn't close enough for me to hear like what's going on in the bathroom type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I go in there. I'm like, well, she got freshened up. You know, I know what's about to happen. You know what I'm saying? Let me go in there. You know, move the pipeline, clear that out, and then hop in the shower, make sure I'm fresh too. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I picked up on something. Now I didn't say nothing to her. And then like when I came out, she just confessed. She was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry. Was you good in there?" And I was like, yeah, I was cool. You know what I'm saying? She was like, "Yeah, I didn't know if you like noticed anything because I went to the bathroom." And I tried to, because she was so fine. I was just like, it's all right, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. It's cool. But she hit me with the deuces, you know what I'm talking about? And, I know women, like you said, Chris, like when you see a woman, you don't think that that's shit that they do. You know what I'm saying? Now, we all know that you got to go to the bathroom. We all know we do it, but you don't envision it being the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I had somebody tell me that they shit smell like roses. And I'm just like, nigga, where? You know what I'm talking about? Who got rose petal shit? I don't know what you're talking about. And like Andre 3 Stack said, I bet your roses smell like boo, boo, boo. Yo, you know the word. Yeah, like, I've never related shit to roses. Okay? That's just me. Now, if your roses grow from fertilizer, which is AKA shit, that's different. But don't tell me your shit smell like roses just because it is a product that helps nurture that motherfucker. All right, it don't stick with it. But I didn't, like I said, I didn't think nothing of it. But that's not something that I want to hear you doing. That's not something that I want to walk in on you doing. I understand that there's times and places when, toilet paper or baby wipes run out and you need a refill, but you indisposed and you need assistance. That's it. I'm gonna throw it at you. Like, I'm not handing it to you. Open the door. Here it comes. You know what I'm talking about? You might want to let it bounce off the wall, off the shower, whatever, and then, hey, you get up and grab it yourself. Mm-hmm. I'm only gonna bring it but so far. I don't know, man, because I get, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm in the bathroom, I'm in the bathroom. I'm quite regular. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So I know how it be going down. And out here, I'm not trying to paint a scenario, but I don't know what it is about Kuwait, but they don't have vents in the bathroom. So, hey, man, I spray the poopery and I spray regular spray. I flood that shit. And what I've learned to do is when I'm going to the bathroom, because it's like an echo in here sometimes. And like you said, sometimes it be an aggressive one. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I got to turn on the sink and I turn on the shower water. I just have all type of shit going to try to drown it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm comfortable, but I just don't want somebody else to be hearing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to mask it as much as possible. Like, you know what type of time it's going to be before you get up in there. You know what I'm talking about? Like, ain't no mystery. So I try to be as, as polite as possible, when the time comes when,
Yo, you so much, you're talking about your discreetness and your discretion, but I'm more or less, I'm pointing out the fact that when you don't have that privacy and you're not being discreet, it can throw you. And another case in point is back in high school. Y'all know this person. I'm not gonna say no names.
I figure it out. I'm gonna say it.
But we're gonna talk about one of our homies who's no longer on the podcast right now. I mean, he a behind the scene nigga, but he came in. He was in the nurse's office or something. And there was two. And we all know who has two older brothers. If that's enough.
That's too much, man. That's too much.
I didn't say no names. I didn't say it but this.
We know what you talking about, man. We know what you talking about.
Here's the thing. Greg had to go and he had to use the bathroom. And little did he know, she came out, you know, and just messed up his world. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is she had like a donk, you know what I'm saying, had a thing on her. And Greg was like, nah, I would never look at that booty the same. You know? So that's just my point, is like that experience, it ruined it for him, you know. And I'm like, Greg, you can't tarnish it for me because I wasn't a witness to what you experienced. You know what I'm saying? So it still looked good to me.
I ain't gonna lie. After Greg told me that, man, that's all I saw after that.
That's just it. Like, it can mess with your mind, knowing that I know it has to happen, but I don't want to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want it to be something that you are associated with. It has to be like, this is your time. You take care of that. When we come together, we don't bring our baggage to what you and I got. You keep that to yourself, and then when it's our time,
Have you ever had a time where your baggage creeped up in the y'all? Like, I'm not even talking about awake. I'm talking about I was asleep. We was knocked out, like REM sleep. Yeah. And then I ripped one. I ain't never even did this before, but it was like loud, like everybody jumped up. I was like, I had to play it off. I'm like, what the hell was that? You know what I'm saying? Like what's going on in here? They must be shooting outside. God damn. But I knew in my spirit that the ghost just left me. You know what I'm talking
about? No. Personally, I've never, but
you can't control in your sleep, man. You don't know if you're farting or not.
It happens in your sleep, you know what I'm saying? That's involuntary, you know what I'm saying? So you shouldn't be liable for what happens in your sleep.
You liable if that shit loud, boy. You got to play that shit off, nigga. Boy, that thing woke me up.
You try to play it off, so kudos. You know what I'm saying? But
I know she was looking at me like, this stanky booty ass nigga.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Oh, man.
Well, I mean, that was something that I felt, you know, was necessary. Like I said, I had watched the episode of The Shy, and did y'all watch the show?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all watch it? Okay, it's a pretty good show, man. But one of the characters on it, he was like, man, you know, he's with this chick, one of his baby mamas. He got 3 baby mamas. But he's like, man, you know, we ain't having sex no more. So he went to his father for advice, who has like 5 different baby mamas. Mm-hmm. And so they meet at a park. They're sitting down. They're talking. Like, man, Dad, like, we ain't having sex no more. He's like, she at least giving you head? He's like, nah, she ain't doing that. So she cheating. He's like, oh, man, why you got to think she cheating? You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, he started asking certain questions. He's like, what y'all getting real comfortable, huh? You know, you ain't really washing no ass thorough. Y'all partying like too, huh? You know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, I guess. You know what I'm saying? It is. You know, but it just made me think of, I think I brainstormed it, and that's the way it came out. But I know ultimately I was talking about being private, you know, and I think the importance of having some kind of discretion and privacy to yourself, even though you're with somebody, is necessary, so that you don't turn off or you paint a picture, you know, that you really don't want to paint.
Imagination going.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I don't think
you poop, then keep me thinking like that. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
but I got it. I love my wife. You know, sometimes she'll try something and think that because I got a nose. I got a very sensitive nose. You know what I'm saying? And so she'll let one go, and I don't hear it. That's the thing. She think because I can't hear it, I can't smell it. I'm like, I don't know what you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, what you doing? She's like, what? I'm like, you just farted. She's like, how you know?
She ain't say no, I did. She said, how you know?
She be like, it don't stink. I'm like, that's a whole other time. She right in the living room, probably looking at me right now. I can't.
Yeah, you about to get cussed out. But nah, I appreciate that one, man. Yo, I do think it's important, imperative to have some kind of secrecy, at least some privacy in your relationship. Yeah, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We not talking about no craziness. We just talking about like believing yourself. I don't need to. I don't want to see pads and all that stuff and bloody pads and all that shit. So I'm with you on that.
I didn't go there, but we ain't gonna go there.
I think it's time for the part of the show that Book was been waiting for the whole time.
Our goddamn time.
I think it's time for the versus battle. Snoop Doggy Dog versus DMX. Bark for me real quick. There you go.
I ain't gonna bark, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? I eat a growl, though. Nigga, like, I'm coming to America. Hop on one foot. Bark like a dog. Fuck you, nigga.
Real quick, I went to somebody's house party. Every time they heard DMX's growl, it just did something to him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
She played ball, too. I don't want to put too much out there. But
what?
He growled. He was like, oh! Like, every time, and I didn't know why she kept doing that. And then I finally heard her bark or growl, and I was like, "Oh my God, that's just too much." But yeah, man, so DMX, he was got some bangers, bro.
He got some bangers for sure. I'm gonna just say my piece, and I'm gonna move out the way because I know Book waiting to get on this.
Get your piece off. Get your rocks off, man.
DMX is a whole legend out in these streets for the couple years that he put in. Now, Snoop.
I don't even like how you said that right there. Dude, stop it. Stop it. You don't subliminal.
Can I finish what I'm saying?
Couple of years he
Can I finish what I'm saying? Can I finish what I'm saying?
Couple of years he put in.
Can I finish what I'm saying?
Do that.
Can I finish what I'm saying?
Come on. Go ahead,
man. It's the difference between a superstar and a hip hop guy.
Oh man.
And Snoop Dogg is on that level, literally the most recognizable hip hop figure, period. Some of the most influential jams, period. Some of the most anthematic, I don't even know if that's a word, but anthematic songs, period.
He even had his own language. My gamer tag is that Nizzle. Where do you think that came from?
Nizzle plus Shizzle. I'm sorry. We've talked on this podcast before, and I told my love for DMX. I love DMX. But that's the wrong nigga that he going against. He could have went against a couple other people and have been DMX hands down, whatever. He going against Snoop. It'll be nice and tight because they got whatchamacallit, he gonna DJ. I want to know who gonna DJ for Snoop. Hopefully he bring Dr. Dre out there and Dr. Dre kill it. But Swiss gonna do DMX. Hopefully Dre do Snoop, and Snoop is gonna be the victor. I mean, I'm just gonna tell you the truth. He has too many tracks. I just hopefully he plays them at the right points. Now, don't get me wrong. DMX got some tracks.
You've been wrong this whole fucking time. Carry on, though.
I ain't been wrong this whole fucking time. What you talking about?
Time. Keep going, though.
I'm gonna say a little bit after Franz, though. But before
go ahead. Let him simmer. Let him simmer.
You sound like a fool right now.
Nah, I don't sound like a fool because I got a nice track record on these verses. You know what I'm talking about?
Not really, but okay.
Yeah, I do. Somebody said Jada, somebody said Fabulous. I mean, hey, it is what it is. Last one, it just
John Legend over Alicia Keys, but I ain't gonna say no name.
I mean, but I just said that. I just said that to be different.
But I ain't gonna say no names.
Oh no, if they had their sound right, they would have got it.
I think we 2-2.
We 2-2.
Yeah, we good. I give you that. We 2-2.
This would be the tiebreaker, and for sure, without any doubt, like I've had doubts on some of these other battles. Not the Jada and Fab. I didn't have no doubt on that one. But this is one of the ones that I am the most confident in that Snoop is going to come out victorious. I just can't see it no other way. But you can go ahead. I digress. Go ahead, Chris. What you got to say about it?
I got this little snippet, like I was saying before we started recording. Initially thinking Snoop, man, catalog is crazy, right? You know, this nigga's been out since ages. You know what I'm saying? What, I don't know, early 90s, late 80s. You know, I don't know when he started, but you know, he's been out.
And still, look, make sure you say and still dropping stuff. He dropped something in 2020.
2020. You know what I'm saying? So he's been around for decades.
Decades.
Yeah,
you know,
nigga.
Cooking with Martha Stewart.
You. Keep going.
That's how you gonna do the guide? That's how you gonna do the guide?
His catalog is
God made that, not me.
You know what I'm saying? But like I was saying earlier, I was online, we was on the game, and Book was so hyped when he found out that Verzuz was going down. So Book went into the catalog and brought me back like, wow, yeah, DMX, bruh, you know. So I'm gonna be, like I said, the Book. I'm Switzerland. I'm gonna play the neutral dude.
Nah, fuck that. You gonna pick a side, nigga.
Bruh, I want to see a good battle. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's gonna be. It's no doubt in my mind. It's gonna be a great battle, an epic night. It's probably gonna be the best because they're gonna be in the same place, the same area. It's no doubt gonna be one of the best verses.
Into these verses, but I saw a little bit of the Jada and Fab when they got disconnected. I tuned out, but this one, I'll tune in for this one. I'll tune in for this one. So again, I'm not picking anybody.
But you don't count. You don't count. You could have shut up then. You know what I mean? You gonna pick somebody, nigga.
hey, you got Snoop. I'm neutral. Bud got DMX, but he'll tell you why.
Go ahead.
I'll say it like this: I have validated and substantiated claims from several individuals within our clique that they rolling with Snoop, and I don't want these niggas to talk to me afterwards until they say, "Book, I'm sorry," and that is my only thing. So do not talk to me. Travis, Adrian, LaFrance, the others. I think Cody, you in there too. That's 4 niggas right now. Do not talk to me until you say sorry. Okay? After this is done. If you talk to me, mum's the word. Okay?
If you wrong, if you wrong, or we gonna get a sorry.
Yeah, I apologize. I don't have no problem like that.
Because we still waiting for the Jada apology.
No problem on
we still waiting for the Jada apology.
It was a tie. What you mean, nigga? What you mean, man? But like I said, I can see why some people might give him, and I'm not mad at that. I'm not, you know, not a lot of people are gonna give it to Fab, which is cool, which is fine. Like I said, on my scorecard, the reason why I chose not to is for the reasons that I chose not to. That's why. Okay. I don't have to explain myself no goddamn vote. Mm-hmm. Now,
this nigga got paperwork.
I did my motherfucking research. Okay, I did my research. As you can see, this is Snoop's list. Okay, his don't line up to the number of tracks that X got. Okay, now I wrote down.
Are you serious?
Oh, I'm dead ass, B. Facts, nigga. I was ready and prepared. Okay, I'm ready and prepared. Now, what everybody fails to realize, Francis over here talking about he a god, he a hip hop god. First of all, nigga, you can only play 20 seconds, god. Okay, not 20 seconds, 20 tracks. This ain't about you being in the game for 4 decades. Okay, 20 songs only. I don't give a fuck about your catalog. I don't care if you got 1 million records. Nigga, you get 20 songs and you better pick the right ones. Now, in Snoop defense, what I will say, there's 1 track and 1 track only. Maybe 2, but there's 1 for sure. That, and I know I'm going to get you. You're going to like this, Franz. You're going to like this. Hey, Chris, watch this reaction. There's 1 track that I will give him outright when it comes on. And I don't care what DMX plays. Okay? Snoop Dogg, not that song. It's California Girls featuring Katy Perry. California girls are unforgettable. Yeah. Daisy Dukes and something bikinis on top. Yeah, when your boy play that, I'm gonna give him the win because he's tapped into a different stratosphere because he is a god. Okay,
if you giving him the win for that one, then he gonna beat everything.
No. That's his greatest song ever. Since you out here slandering my dude, yeah, you don't like it, do you? Put some respect on my nigga name, then.
I put respect.
No, you did. You said for these couple of years he was out here in these streets.
That's just the truth.
Nigga, no, you threw songs first. But I actually, real shit, I do got California girls on his list. It just depends on what's what. Dead ass. It's right there up top. California girls, right there.
Man, you don't take that shit off that list, man. He better not play that shit.
It's with an asterisk, though. It's not one of the 20. Like, I have 20 songs, and I got those numbered. But other tracks, I have asterisks by, like, maybe you can't play that. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't just do the 20 songs that I think are hot. I put different variations in there. You know what I'm saying? For both artists. What I will say is, all jokes aside, have you ever seen a pit bull go up against a Doberman Pinscher? Who you think wins?
Never seen it.
Exactly. You about to see
I think they're brothers. I don't think they fuck with each other like that. I think they just
Wednesday. Cool. You about to see it on Wednesday. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm scared of a pit bull. You know what I'm talking about? Like, pit bulls, I don't like pit bulls. I ain't gonna lie to you. A Doberman, get your ass out of my goddamn face, nigga. But a pit bull?
Hey, that made me kind of timid of them. Doberman, bro. They kind of real on that one.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. Come on now. Somebody knows something. What kind of dog was that? That was that was a Rottweiler. Never mind. Yeah. Mine had a Rottweiler. Okay, so pit bull, Rottweiler, then Doberman. Okay, fuck out of here, nigga. Dogs with the black coat. Those are the ones I'm scared of. All right. Now, all jokes aside, though, I think it's going to be a phenomenal battle. Real shit, though. I just got DMX prevailing, and the only reason why is because the tone he's gonna set. I think his energy, how Jada's energy is, I think DMX is gonna come in here and just hit you with knockers. You know what I'm saying? Like, their sounds are totally different, okay? The old Snoop has that type of sound. But the old Snoop don't have that many tracks that sound like that. So it's all gonna be about the vibe that's presented. Follow me now. Follow me. Now, when he went to No Limit, his sound picked back up into that. Okay? I got those on here too, bro. I got woof, 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 woof. I got all them joints. You know what I'm talking about?
I got all these on that'll make his 20 though. Huh? I'm not even sure that'll make his 20.
It's on my 20, nigga. It's definitely on my 20. Down from a nigga. What? I got that on there too.
All right, you know what I'm talking
about? I'm not gonna lie to you. This is what I'm gonna say. Rough Rider Anthem is just overpowering. But if he plays Down for My Niggas at the same time,
it's a draw.
I might call that a draw. Y'all heard it here. You know what? I'm not gonna say I might. I will call that one a draw. If they play both of them at the same damn time, I'm gonna call that a draw, and that's gonna probably be the only draw that I can think of. Everything else, I'm gonna have a win. I'm not doing no ties. Now, for me, there's 3 to 4 tracks. I don't care what Snoop play, how big that track is, he's not beating what DMX throws out.
Let me
2 off top that I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you 2. My favorite track of all time from him is Slippin'. Okay, there's nothing that I've never heard Snoop give me a track that is personal on that level. You see what I'm saying? That speaks to his trials and tribulations.
Murder was the case that they gave him.
No, that ain't no.
That's personal.
No. We're talking about a situation. We're talking about adolescence and why he turned into the person that he is. You see what I'm saying? This nigga gave you groundwork and worked his way up into his adulthood, from adolescence to adulthood. There's nothing that I've heard Snoop, and I'm not saying Snoop isn't a phenomenal lyricist. He is, because I'm quite certain if he wanted to, he could have came out with something like that. But that wasn't his niche or his forte. All right. But he doesn't have a track that embodies what Slippin' is for me. So I give Slippin' a 9. And then what these bitches want from a nigga, somebody let me know. Like, bruh, if you think about it, Cisco wasn't Cisco until what these bitches want from a nigga. Okay?
With Glory Velez on the hood.
I started a whole nigga's goddamn solo career by putting him on what these bitches want from a nigga. Okay? There would have been no down. There would have been no my life is incomplete. There wouldn't have been none of that shit. That's a lie. That's a lie. You know the track, Franz. You know that one.
I love that shit. Yeah. I love that
exactly.
shit goes on.
There would have been none of that if it wasn't for this nigga DMX. Okay? So y'all need to give me credit where credit is due.
I gave him credit.
Man, there's so many. There's so many, man.
But see how you got that attachment with DMX? That's how I got that attachment with Snoop. Like,
how's it going down?
It hits harder. This is gonna be.
I just don't know.
I think this is personal. God, what's up?
What's my name versus who I am? Like, I got what's my name. Yeah, I like that better than the Snoop Dogg version.
Man, come on, man.
I do.
Come on.
I do.
East Coast bias.
Name? Snoop Dogg.
Bro, that's a whole anthem.
But
that's timeless.
That's a movie.
It's timeless.
That's a movie right there.
What these niggas want? DMX. What? Like,
love the song, but
I like the visuals too.
Love everything about it. It's just not that Snoop. It's not that.
Know, man. Oh, lay low. I like lay low if he played that too.
You better lay low. Low.
I like that. That's my
that
shit too.
Hard. Yeah.
That's my shit too.
Yeah.
So I'm not knocking on him. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 of America's Most Wanted. Murder Was the Case. Ain't No Fun if the homies can't have none. I got all that shit.
I want to make sure you had that Ain't No Fun because that's gonna ride.
I'm not knocking nothing that this brother got. Nothing but a G thing back. Like I got him on the Drake. I got all that. So there are tracks that Snoop's gonna have that I'm outright giving, but I'm not gonna disclose those. You know what I'm saying? You'll see and find out on the recap. But I gave you 3 picks that one's a draw and 2 is wins. I don't care what happens.
See, my thing is, I think it's gonna be, depending on how they play it, I think it's gonna be a whole bunch of ties. Just to be real,
it depends on what you play against each other. That's all. Yeah, it is, man.
It's gonna be one of those like who plays. But Snoop got that shit, nigga. I'm sorry.
I like Young, Wild, and Free too. I like that one because Bruno Mars is a big artist.
Uh-huh.
I like the Young, Wild, and Free. I really do. I like that one.
And
I think he'll play that too.
I mean, he might, man.
Please. I like that one too. All I ever wanna be was a G. Like I like that too. Nigga, you don't wanna fuck with it. Oh no,
big Snoop Dogg.
Baby. Like I love that shit too. Like, don't get me wrong that I don't think Snoop can win. I just don't think he will prevail. Okay. So if anything, I don't think it's gonna be a wash. I don't think it's gonna be like a landslide at all. Don't get me wrong. I believe that DMX is going to set a different type of tone that if Snoop doesn't match that energy, it's going to look a little different, kind of like how Fab was, you know what I'm saying, going against Jada. That's all.
Anybody can match it is Snoop.
But Snoop,
I got 12-8, possible 11-9 in favor of DMX.
Snoop.
Not 17-3.
Snoop is a whole move by itself, though. Snoop is a whole move.
I know he a move.
When he come in dancing, that's going. Snoop dancing is iconic. That's going. Don't nobody care about that little DMX. That's all he can be doing the whole time.
DMX got a song with Machine Gun Kelly that says, "I don't dance." So nigga, what you dancing for? I don't dance, nigga.
Snoop,
you know what I'm talking about?
Snoop be grooving.
Hey, bro.
You know,
I don't know what you on, bro.
We didn't watch some of the worst dancing on these verses. Now we finally about to get a nigga that can actually groove a little bit.
Walk smooth, huh? I got you.
Don't let him call OT Genesis or something like that. Yo, just come out here. Just come out here and see walk for the nigga. Come out here and see walk for the home. You know what I'm saying?
Crip? Like, Super Crip? What up, Crip? Yeah, I know.
Don't let him just call game or something. Man, he gonna have the whole West Coast out there, man. They might start fighting in there.
Don't do it. Don't bring them out.
Nah, man, I like it. I like it. I think it's gonna be great, just like you said.
There's a sleeper track too that people, I think he's gonna play it. That's my third pick. I'm not gonna tell you. You know what? I'm gonna tell you what it is. Y'all do y'all research. It's called Back in One Piece. I'll let y'all listen to it.
Well, see,
it's a cheat track. It's a cheat track. Why? Because the artist that's on it, I'll just tell you, fuck it. Back in One Piece, DMX with Aaliyah off the Romeo Must Die.
Oh, yeah.
So the fact that she's not around, and I'm not saying like with Tupac, it's gonna be one of them type vibes too when he plays tracks with Tupac. I think more than likely, but that one off rip, Aaliyah's, people gonna gravitate towards that. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have a good one, man. I'm looking forward to it. I just think that DMX has just a couple more bigger tracks to skate by. I mean, you think about it, the boy, when he came out, back-to-back #1 albums for 5 consecutive years, always debuted at #1 on the Billboard chart. Whatever album he put out. First album, quadruple platinum. Second album, triple platinum. Like, it goes on and on, bro. The boy was on a roll. Not even Hove did that. Kendrick Lamar, no. Drake, no. Like, nigga, this nigga here is something special, period. Snoop didn't do this, and I'm not taking nothing away from his accolades individually, but Snoop was out when DMX was doing this.
Ron's over there researching right now.
I was like,
no, it's facts. It's factual. Oh, it's factual. It's factual, and it is gonna hold. And then you think about the Rough Rider anthems, like, come on, bro. Y'all niggas bugging, man. Like, the Rough Rider compilations, he's not all up on those, but he's on enough shit. And there's gonna be some 24 hours to live. Just think, where would you go? What would you do? Who would you screw? And who would you want to notify? Nigga, please. Y'all
he got some songs, but you acting like Snoop can't come back with that. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know, bro.
I think Snoop gonna matumble a couple of them things, man. He gonna swat them things a couple right back, you heard? But nah, shout out to both of them brothers, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, both of them brothers. I'm looking forward to this for real.
Did you see Joe Budden podcast, the last one?
I don't know which ones I'll be watching.
Well, he had one where he came and he apologized to T.I. because he said he went through the catalog and he said he forgot.
Yeah, I saw that. That one.
So I just wanted to make sure you knew that I knew that I saw what he said.
He from Jersey. He not New York. So
I was gonna make sure you knew that I saw.
He from Jersey. He don't count.
Nah, he went back and did his Googles.
He from New Jerusalem, though. He knew Jerusalem. He don't know no better.
Nah, that's why 50 ain't taking that battle. You know what I'm saying? He went and did his Googles. And he said, well, T.I. ain't nothing to be fucked with. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's real, though. It's like I said, I don't have no problem whoever I pick, even if it's just for, the commentary. Like, but I'm a ride or die with the niggas that I slide with. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I pick you, I'm talking my shit for you, whether I believe in you or not. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it wouldn't be no fun if nigga can't, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no fun if the homie can't have none. That's all it is,
that's why
man.
Snoop gonna win right there.
I gotta go get the other person. I gotta get the other person. That's all it is.
That's why Snoop gonna win. Because he got cultural stuff that you still say to this day. But hey, man, it is what it is. Shout out to T.I., shout out to Snoop, my bad. I said Toot. Shout out to DMX, shout out to 50 Cent, all them niggas. You know what I'm talking about? Chris, you got anything you want to say before we get up out of here, man?
Yeah, man. Shoot. Glad to be back on the show again, you know what I'm saying? So looking forward to that battle. You know what I'm talking about?
That's what's happening. You have an open door, my brother. Anytime you want to pop in, just go on. You know what I'm saying?
Chris, you can be part of the recap. Just sit there with your mic off and hear me light this nigga up.
I was looking forward to that.
You could just put a pit bull as your screenshot instead of Goku. We'll know where you at. You know what I'm talking about?
What's good, Book? What you got for the people, man, before we get up out of here?
You know what? I know we're going to wait on some stuff, but there was a bar that Tory Lanez said in his, I think this nigga one of the greatest rappers of all time now. He said something about getting green like Piccolo. That's all I know.
Oh, okay.
That's all I know. The nigga say, yo, G-Dodo.
Until we get more facts out, we're not going to say anything about Tory Lanez at this moment. We're gonna leave Tory Lanez.
Yeah, I digress. We're gonna wait until some actual factuals come out, but since we was in that groove of that bag, you know what I'm talking about, we gonna find out.
I think that probably was poor timing. We're gonna leave Tory Lanez out of all conversation until we know exactly what happened, transpired.
I got you quick.
Yeah, with him and Meg Thee Stallion. So shout out to Meg. Good, you're recovering. You know what I'm saying? Because she got them prime knees. You know what I'm talking about? Them knees working. Yeah, so you make sure them knees intact.
I saw the BET video. Shout out to you on the BET video. Good God Almighty. Go ahead, H-Time. I ain't mad at you. Go ahead.
Who would shoot at that? You an evil-hearted person if you did some shit like that. That don't make no sense.
Yeah, fine. I like that.
Hey,
like
I'm riding with Meg. Once all the details come out, we will talk about it further. But I can't say nothing right now. You know what I'm saying?
Fine clients there like yourself. Welcome.
Yo, thank y'all for tuning in again, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the podcast. You know what I'm saying? We here every week. We consistent as hell. Man's View Podcast. If you want any merch or anything like that, just email us. You got any questions you want us to read on the podcast? You got anything, any concerns, anything like that, send them to us. Man's View Podcast at yahoo.com. We here for you. Again, I like the song that's in at the end of this podcast. I'm gonna keep on playing this shit, especially until we get some kind of justice and bring somebody to justice for Breonna Taylor and everybody that lost their life at the hands of dirty cops. So you know what I'm talking about? So until that happens, I'm gonna keep on playing the song. Yeah, what you got, bro? What's up? Oh, I thought you was doing it, Chris. I thought you was about to pass out. My bad. I want to make sure you was straight over there.
Letting my love and respects up to those.
And until next time, it's been the MVP, man. We're going to holler at y'all. Peace out. You heard?
Thanks.
Yes, sir.